Experience. Experience is key in this truth. Everything is based upon experience. That's why you have scriptures such as, wisdom belongeth unto them that are of a full age. So the perfect example of men in this truth that have experience would be our apostles and our elders, because nobody has experience quite like them men. No other guy in Israel, all right, no other so-called teacher, whether he's an Israelite or in the world, has experience like the apostles and the elders. And why is that? Well, because having experience in this truth is different than having experience anywhere else. And how do we gain experience? How do we gain a full understanding of, what we're involved in? How to conduct ourselves and how to apply the scriptures? It's through the different trials and tribulations that we go through. Whether it be, something that we're going through on a daily basis, or something we're going through, at a particular time in our lives. And I'll use the example of a woman. The Most High might take you, use your woman rather, I'll say it like that, to take you through hell and back, just so you can understand precepts such as wine being wicked, women being wicked, so you can understand how the Most High deprived a woman of any wisdom. Because we all know, brothers that been dealing with women, especially for a certain number of years, realizes that women don't act on logic. They don't realize that when a man and a woman come together, it's all about a commitment. She's supposed to be committed to you, no matter what, no matter how she feels, no matter, what she's going through, no matter what you're going through. It's supposed to be based upon a commitment, and that, physical example could be applied spiritually, in the sense that this thing is about commitment. You're supposed to be committed, You're supposed to be completely committed. When you put your hand forward to the plow, as the scriptures say, you're supposed to continue to work until the end. And our work is not over. So a woman don't have that understanding. She'll go off in emotion. Oh, she don't feel this way about you anymore. She don't want to do this anymore. Well, that's fine, because these women ain't shit. But using that example, you realize these things. So you got to be taken through these necessary experiences so you can get a full understanding of the scriptures. I just used the woman as a small example because I'm sure brothers have their fair experience of these wicked ass women. So when they go into these scriptures to explain to you younger brothers, and including myself, because I'm a younger brother, I only been in this thing for 7 or 8 years, okay? But with the 7 to 8 years that I've been in this thing, the Most High, Yahweh Shai, has taken me through my own experiences, where I have gained knowledge, wisdom, and understanding on how to handle the situation. Let's get something straight. Staying with this topic of the women. There's no other woman, okay, like this truth. She is above all women, okay? Because she'll give you something that no woman in this current society can give you. And you know what that is? A sound mind, stability, a sure foundation, something that you will always be able to fall back on, okay? A woman will not give that to you, okay? And if she does, it's on a temporary basis before she thinks she finds something better, before she feels like she needs to do something different. She'll find any excuse that she can possibly come up with to get out of the situation that she's in. See, men in this truth, they're not concerned for a way out unless we're talking about being delivered, okay? But in order for us to receive that reward, in order for us to receive that salvation, we need to go through the hell. We need to gain the experiences of these things. We got to get, with all our getting, right? Wisdom is the principal thing, but with all that getting, you need to get understanding. And understanding, for the most part, comes through experience. So the further you're in this thing, providing Yahweh Shai is dealing with you also, but the longer you're in this thing, man, the more experience you're going to get, the more understanding you're going to get. So when you go into certain scriptures that you might have read before, and you might have only applied it in a basic way, Once you go through that experience of that precept, you get the full understanding, man. You know it. You've been through it. You lived it. And then you have a deeper understanding. So it's not just wisdom anymore. It's the full understanding of that particular thing. You know, whatever it may be, whatever experiences that the Lord's going to take you through to give you more or an advanced understanding of it. So, like I said, the greatest example is the apostles and elders. So, like, when they say things like, you know, brothers, you know, if you want a woman, you know, no big deal, get yourself a woman. But it's better to not even deal with a woman. And it's true, man. It's true. Okay, it is absolutely true. I'm saying that from experience, that it is better to not have a woman, because you're gonna be thinking about how you can please your woman. The scriptures tell you that. You know, not that there's anything wrong. If you can find the balance, and she's not pulling you away from the truth, and your kids ain't pulling you away from the truth, and your job's not pulling you away from the truth, then you're set. Okay? But the moment those, you know, issues become a problem, you know what you gotta do. You know, at the end of the day, this truth got to come first, even if that means that you got to let those things that you have in the world go. I'll tell you what, those things that you have in the world, and I mean your children, I mean your woman, I mean your job, those are indeed things of the world. These are all the things that the Most High, if he's not down with it, is going to destroy. Okay, well, everything in America is going to be destroyed. So that's jobs, these men out here, these women out here, these buildings, you know. And the Most High, you gotta understand, has everything set for us. The Most High has everything set up and established perfectly. Everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. Every situation you go through is perfect. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what emotions you go through, what ups or downs, what sadness or sorrow, okay, or anxiety. The Most High puts you in a perfect situation. So if you're a man of the Lord, you're just gonna revert right back to the scriptures. Well, what did the scriptures say on this? Or brothers that have this experience, well, how did they handle it? Well, they're going to give you an answer in the scriptures too. Look, this is part of the hell. Think it no strange thing, okay? When you go through these fiery trials. Why? Because if you're a man of the Lord, through this, you will build what? You will build experience. Experience is key to this truth. It'll build patience. It'll build stability. It'll build strength, okay? And another thing, when you're going through these different experiences, you have to be praying. You have to pray, and you have to pray fervently. You have to pray fervently. No matter what it is, you have to pray, and you have to pray every single day, but not just that, daily. Okay? Whether every second or every minute. Do not cease from praying. You have to pray. You have to build that connection with Yahweh Shai. Okay? Through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You have to do that. That's key. Okay? And a lot of brothers sometimes even have to learn that the hard way. If they're not praying enough. And what does that fall down to? Examining yourself. Okay? You can't just say one prayer, man, and then that's it. You got to keep praying to the Most High. Because the Most High wants us to rely on Him. He wants us to call out to Him. Okay? He is a jealous power. All right? So you need to give the Most High the attention He deserves, you know, especially if you sincere, you know, you got to give this word attention, you know, this truth attention, this woman, all the attention that you can give her, so you can receive all the benefits that come from it. Okay, the main benefit is getting delivered up out of here, man, getting delivered out of this destruction. You know, Lord willing, if I'm a part of the 1/3, or you brothers are a part of the 1/3. Okay, starting with the 144,000, that's the reward we're going to receive. And, you know, we'll be delivered up out of here. We'll get new bodies. Some of us brothers are going to get crowns put on our head. We're going to be sitting up on thrones. We're going to have numerous amounts of women. So, you know, I don't want to make this video too long. This is just my thoughts, you know. Just everything's based upon experience, man. You know, and I have a lot of growing to do, and a lot of brothers have a lot of growing to do, you know, so keep that in mind. But, you know, continue to walk in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You got to trust and have confidence in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, that no matter what you're going through, like I said, no matter how, you know, fucked up it may seem, you got to put off from you your mortal thoughts and think this through spiritually. Like, well, wait a minute. Don't the scriptures say that I'm going to be subject to lose everything? Yeah, man, we're subject to lose everything, man. He that findeth his life shall lose it. So the Most High can take you out of this truth, man, and make you lose all the things that you care about in this world. So why the hell would you put any of that stuff first? Or why would you think it's surprised when you lose it? You know? Sometimes, if you're part of the elect, the Most High will literally take everything away from you. Okay? Because you can't escape your destiny either. You know, falling back on the Apostle Rakah's video about, basically accepting your destiny, accepting the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai that He has for you. Because each of us do have a specific plan that we're following. You know, for lack of a better way to say that, you know, we're all following the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. We're all subject to that will, so there's nothing that we can do to really even escape it. But why try to fight up against it? You know, get carnal. You know, why? You know, why is this happening? You know, that's bullshit, man. That's just Satan. Those are demons, and that's another thing you got to pray for, that the Lord protect you from them different spirits, man. And you got to put on the whole armory. So you got to be constantly in these scriptures, constantly in prayer, so that you have a strong defense as well as offense against when these spirits come up and try to fuck with your emotions, try to plant thoughts in your head, you know, to combat those different thoughts that you're going to go through too, man. Because you're your own worst enemy, okay, a lot of the times. You know, and then spiritual demons will help fuel those emotions. You know, before you know it, if you let your guard down, you're going to be all fucked up. But anyways, I'm going to end it on that. Brothers, just remember that everything that we go through is to gain experience. So don't get discouraged, you know, when you go through a particularly difficult situation. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai got us, man. He got us. He's perfect. The will He has for us is perfect. Every situation, whether we seem it good or bad, is perfect. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai knows exactly what we need when we need it, and He's gonna deliver us right at the perfect time. Okay? We're on the Lord's timeline. He got everything set perfectly. Okay? There's a term called opportune. Opportune meaning the perfect or precise or exactly when you need something. So the Most High has set aside the opportune moments for salvation in every sense of the word. Through our trials, through our tribulations. Okay? And then ultimately, Lord willing, when the missiles get ready to hit the earth, we're also delivered. So, you know, Shalom to all your sincere Akim. Of course, all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. First and foremost, all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, sincere Akim. This is the brother Debak of Great Millstone Playing Tables Camp, also known as Great Millstone, Philadelphia. Shalom.